Guys, welcome to Black Scout Survival. You're not supposed to see this. You're not supposed to be talking about this. And you're damn sure not supposed to be thinking about it. But here we are, still breathing, still thinking, and still refusing to kneel. The media wants you quiet. They want me quiet. But the politicians, they want you distracted. And the people pulling the strings behind the curtain, they want you dead asleep, drooling on your couch, watching TikTok videos or girls twerking on Instagram while they erase everything you thought you knew. Tonight, I'm going to burn it all down to the ground. Maybe this video will stay up, maybe not. Let's first talk about the story nobody wants to touch. Virginia Giuffre. Let me pull her up here. I had to mark it out because they would flag my video. They would use any reason to flag my video, right? But Virginia Giuffre is one of the most prominent survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking ring. She's dead, or at least that's what's swirling online. Okay. She self-deleted, by the way. But according to reports, Virginia was hit by a bus a few weeks ago. Severe injuries, and now she's dead. Okay. The mainstream media pretty much dead silent. CNN, nothing. Fox News finally reported on it, but New York Times, nothing. No one reporting on it, right? So it's, other than Fox News coming out, it really hadn't been confirmed, But think about this. A woman who's accused the most powerful predators and help expose, here's Prince Andrew here, the royal family, Wall Street, the swamp, just nothing. Crickets, okay? And her sudden death after just a few weeks just got hit by a bus, right? I mean, doesn't get anything. It should be around the clock, right? Pumping this out, because isn't it odd? It isn't just suspicious. It's a freaking red flag the size of Texas. And if you dig a little deeper, it gets even weirder. A few weeks ago, getting hit by a bus, strange accident. Now this. She survived Epstein, survived trafficking, survived a damn bus, and now she decides, hey, I don't want to be here anymore. Believe that if you want. Me, I smell a cover-up. 100% cover-up. The same cover-up that left Epstein dead in his cell with 2 broken cameras, 2 sleeping guards, and paper-thin bed sheets. Yeah. And just when you think it couldn't get any dirtier, it does. Enter later Lady Victoria Hervey, British socialite, former Prince Andrew girlfriend, friend of Epstein's circle. This lady telling you to be quiet, don't talk about it. Right after reports of Virginia's death started swirling, what did she do? She mocked her, posted a quote online saying, when lies catch up to you, there's no way out. No sympathy, no respect, just a cold-blooded victory lap, right? And then just hours later, Lady Hervey announced she's going to be taking a break from posting about Virginia. Real convenient timing. And guess who else she was spotted to cozy up with recently? Kash Patel. Now, hold up before you start burning your MAGA hats. I'm not saying Kash is part of the Epstein operation. However, the Epstein files have not been released yet, which is kind of has me questioning some things. But I'm saying this, the swamp is bigger than you think, guys. The alliances are messier than you think. And just because someone's standing on the same stage doesn't mean they're on your side. Now, remember when Kash Patel, he was on the Sean Ryan show, and he said, day one, shut down the FBI's Hoover building. He said it. Go watch the show. Day one, clean house. Well, here we are. Day one's long gone, and guess what? The Hoover building's still standing like a damn trophy. FBI is still running cover up for the globalist And we're still waiting for justice that never comes. Okay. Hadn't heard anything about the Epstein files, man. And it was just, to me, the perfect timing that Trump got in the argument with Zelensky and just wash that story away. Because remember, they brought in all the influencers, the paid ones that are all the hired hands, by the way. And that's actually been perturbing me quite a bit. If you notice, there's a circle of paid, even conservative guys that they're on payroll. I don't particularly like that. I like free-minded people. Anyone who's on a payroll is someone I can't trust because they're going to do whatever they're paid to do, right? But they showed up there, the White House, got the binders, came out, did a big photo op. Pam Bondi all week was saying we're going to release the files. However, it was the same shit that was already out for years now. Cash, we want to believe we do. And promises don't mean shit without action, though, right? And cash is not even the big part of this, right? The worst of it is the real betrayal. The real betrayal coming from the Republican Party. You gave them the House, you gave them the Senate, you gave them the damn keys. And what have they done? Nothing. No investigations, hearing. I mean, some investigations, some hearings, some strongly worded letters, right? Meanwhile, we still have Fauci running around. We still have Mark Milley running around. We have all these people. Dude, when the Democrats had it, they rammed through the Patriot Act. They jammed Obamacare down your throat. They printed trillions while we were sleeping. And Republicans, man, they formed committees, held press conferences, wrote op-eds, posted on their freaking Instagram. It's a damn show. Two wings of the same vulture. Just because they have an R by their name or next to their name doesn't mean they're America first. It doesn't mean they give a damn about you, your family, or your future. And while the Republicans are sleeping, Trump's still throwing punches. This week, Trump called for the arrest of the Biden auto pen operators. Yeah, you heard me. Joe Biden, the man who can't remember what state he is, even in, was signing executive orders without even being in the damn room. Trump talked about this a while back.
Only for very unimportant papers. And I don't call them
They're asking, does he ever use auto pen? And he said, yeah, for only very unimportant papers.
Important. If you do letters where people write in and, they'd love to have a response, or we'll write responses, and I'll sign them whenever I can. But when I can't, I, would use an auto pen. But to use them for what they've used them for is terrible.
Yes, sir. And when you signed the CR,
who are you with?
Sir, I'm with NBC News.
Oh, that's the same one. I don't want to talk to NBC.
I love that. I don't want to talk to you, but Joe Biden was signing executive orders without him being in the room, not even cognizant. They stick a pen in literal machine, a robot arm, scribbles his name, and they call it legal. Trump is calling bullshit on that. He's demanding arrest because the signature is fake, the power is fake, and if the power is fake, the government is fake. And this isn't about a pen. This is about power. If they can fake a signature, they can fake a law. If they can fake a law, they can fake your freedom. And if they can fake your freedom, they can fake your life. That's why Trump still terrifies them. He calls them out on their rigged systems, their fake wars, and their fake president. He's not just fighting Biden, he's fighting the entire damn machine, essentially by himself, right? Because everything you're seeing being done has been Donald Trump's doing, okay? So what you've had is a bunch of executive orders done by Donald Trump, things that he has made. But the House and Senate has not done anything. They got the power. It's like the first two years of Trump's 2016 presidency. They didn't do anything either when they had all the keys. They could be passing legislation, fixing freedom of speech, all of this, right? They could be doing all of this right now, but they're not doing anything because they're paid to. They're controlled to. Trump's got Tom Homan rounding up illegals. I'd like to see him get some Chinese operatives. But everything you've seen has been Donald Trump doing himself. Pete Hegseth's doing some stuff. He's handling some things. But other than that, within the DOJ, with actually putting these people behind bars that should be behind bars, is not happening. But everything you're seeing right now, the fake signatures, that Epstein cover up, the politicians doing nothing, it's all connected. They didn't take out Epstein to protect themselves. They did, or protect Epstein. They did it to protect themselves. They didn't silence Virginia Giuffre to protect Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew. They silenced her to protect the system. Okay. And they didn't instill Biden just to have an old man in office. They needed someone so broken, so useless, that puppet wouldn't fight back while they finished selling this country out. The betrayal didn't come from where you expected either. The real betrayal came from the red, man. The red tie brigade, the ones who talk tough on TV and fold like paper in the bathroom. And they're the same ones that are doing backdoor deals with Democrats, destroying this country. You're not crazy, guys. You're not alone, and you're not the minority. You are the resistance. You're the last freaking line of defense, and they know it. They fear you. They hate you because you're the one thing that they can't fully control. And that's why they're trying to silence people like me. They're trying to silence us. But if you're waiting for the cavalry to come, just stop. There is no cavalry. We are the cavalry. You got to stay awake, guys. Hold the line. Because when the smoke clears, it won't be the cowards or the sellouts still standing. It'll be warriors like you. And that's why we train. That's why we prepare. And that's why we fight. Because everybody else with the R beside their name, and you might have voted for them, I might have voted for them, but they're not doing anything for this country. They're not doing anything to protect us as people or protect our rights and our freedoms. It's all a facade. It's just like Miss Lindsey Graham will talk all kinds of smack on TV and this and that, and then the next thing you know, he's doing backdoor deals. Hillary Clinton said that Lindsey Graham is one of her most favorite people, one of her best friends. How you can be best friends with a Clinton and be a Republican does not make any sense to me. But again, I don't think there's any fixing this. No one's coming to save you. There's no cavalry. And we're only seeing a delay, a short delay, okay? Because I'm sure what you're going to see is more infighting and more stopping a lot of these actions that are taking place. Epstein files still not here. Not seeing them. Redacted for national security. We need to call out what countries are in play, because we know there are that are controlling politicians and controlling the complete system here in America, and getting us in the wars. I think there's multiple layers to this. Foreign countries that control us by lobbying our politicians. We have the military-industrial complex, also lobbying politicians to get us in full-blown war so they can keep making weapons to make money. You have the George Soros of the world, the Rothschilds, all these people that are so deep, they've been running the show for hundreds of years, that are still running the show. You have foreign countries like China who are sending operatives in here, who Joe Biden and Democrats allowed to do and still are trying to protect, as well as foreign terrorists from the Middle East here as well. So you have lots of things at play, guys. So with that, do you think one man is going to be able to stop it? If you have all these dark forces working together to destroy our nation, can one man stop it? No. You may have a slight delay. Okay. But stopping it, you're believing in fairy tales. You're believing in fairy tales. Anyway, guys, I want to know your thoughts. I'm dying to know. I'm dying to know your thoughts. Maybe me and Mark from Centerline System was talking the other day, and I was like, dude, I'm so black-pilled. And he was talking about my videos, and I told him, I said, you know what, dude, I'm past black-pilled. And he said jack-pilled. He said, I am jack-pilled. I'm past black-pilled too. So I'm jack-pilled, you know. But I want to know your thoughts, guys. I really do. I love this community, man. I do this because I love having this interaction, discussion with you guys, getting your feedback, man. I try to. A lot of people, a lot of guys, content creators, they don't try to even talk. Like the number one rule is to never even respond to a someone watching, but that's bullshit to me. I'm not Elvis Presley. I'm nobody. So I try to respond as much as I can, guys. And if you get in early once the video starts, like and posting comments, obviously in the live feed, I can't because I'm trying to think about what I'm saying. But if you get in the comments and write me some comments, you know, I always try to reply back or at least heart it or something to let you know I do appreciate everything. And I do learn a lot from you guys as well. A lot of you guys are very intelligent and drop a lot of truth bombs in there. So please do that, guys. If you're watching the video, go drop a comment. Let me know. Obviously, they're trying to kill my channel, my business off as well. So if you could support us, check out blackscoutsurvival.com and, you know, check out some good gear, man. And I only make stuff that I use. Like, excuse me. If there's something on the website, it's because I use it. Like my whole mind is not to make things to make money. My whole mind is to make things I want. So anyway, guys, and I think you and I have a lot of in common. So anyway, guys, drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this. And always remember to stay frosty, stay strapped, and always stay dangerous. Take